Hey guys, welcome to my unboxing and review of the Ultimat UE900 earphones or in-ear monitors. I've been long awaiting finally receiving these. So I've been extremely excited since their release, and obviously I want to bring you the comparison with my Air 4AIs, which you know how much I love. So let's just do the unboxing bit first. I'm going to review these like I have been doing a lot of my videos lately. So I've been unboxing, then getting to know the earphones, then doing the second part of the video as the sound and physical feature review. So on the back we've got the breakdown of the earphones, what accessories we've got on the side, see the earphones on the front. Overall it's not the biggest box, but it's all quite nice, well presented. So now we're at the box. Like with the UE900s, they come in a separate box inside, which looks really cool. I think Ultimat has done a nice job here, because at the end of the day they are a earphone that's just under £300, so you want them to be presented nicely. So let's get this open, and inside we have an extremely nice presentation, as you can see here. That case from pics I've seen does not look as nice as it does in person. That is a real shiny case, it does look really nice. Then up here we have some documents that are nicely tucked in. So we have thank you, and just welcoming us to the UE900s, getting started with them. So a bit about the earphones, like a setup guide. Then we have this, which is just some images and stuff about their monitors, I think. A bit about Logitech and UE. And then finally we have the important information, which is the safety and the warranty and that stuff. So obviously we need all the documents, but they're not too exciting for you to see. So there's a little blue tab here. So let's first have a look at the this case. Now I think Ultimat ears have always done the nicest case with earphones from their little silver box. So yeah, I think Ultimat ear cases have always been really quite nice. This is probably my favourite case ever. It's the old Ultimat ears crush proof case that come with like the 55510s and the Superfires back in the day. But this is definitely living up to the standard. This looks amazing. Wow, it's so shiny and glossy, like you were keeping jewels in here or something. And I guess that's the earphones. So inside we have the colour scheme, again blue. We can hold some spare tips up here, which is really cool. Always take some spare tips on the go with me. And we can also take the adapter jack, the 1/4 inch adapter jack, on the go with us as well there. So that's the case. Then we have this little mesh bag. I guess it can be for your accessories, or it can be a different carry case if you want to use it. I personally probably won't, because it's not as protective as that, but it's up to you of course. So in here we have a airplane attenuator or impedance adapter. It just adds a few ohms to make it not be too loud if you're using these on an airplane, which is a really handy accessory. I still have one for my Superfire 3s, and actually is a handy device just with earphones full stop. We then have a whole bunch of tips here. They really have spoiled us. So we've got, first up I've seen some complies in here. So we get, seems to be three pairs of compliers, all in different sizes. They're the TS ones because they're spherical ones. So it's nice to see some complier foam tips with her. And then we also have three pairs of single flange silicone. So I personally prefer silicone, but for comfort and stuff you can't beat a complier tip, I don't think. Now let's get down. Oh no, one more cable. So we have the cable that's already in the earphones, which will have the remote and mic. And if you don't need the features of the IA remote and the mic, then we have this cable here, which is black. It's the same type braid down here. I really like the braid. It looks really well made. Same Y split, cable kinch. Got the memory wire up here, and we've got the plugs that plug into the earphones themselves. So that's if you don't want to use the one with the iRemote iDevice sockets. So let's push the earphones out and get down to have a look at these. I do really like the look of these. That was one of the first things that stood out for me when I saw the design. It keeps the colour scheme of the 55510s, which I loved, and they just do look good. I really do like the blue. It's quite different, and the blue cable especially. So as you have seen, you get two cables with this. We've already had a look at the black one. This blue one is identical down the bottom side. I like the sheaths you get on the jacks as well. Identical down, same wire split, same cable kinch, but we just get this, which is a 3-button remote mic. To pause, play your music, volume change, all that stuff. So that's a cool feature. So I think this is perhaps one of the most high-end headsets that actually comes with one of these, with a few others, but that's nice to see. Shirt clip there, if you use it, you can probably put this on the other cable, of course, or take it off if you don't use it. Then the earphones, which do have an amazing design. They do look very nice. They've got the more sophisticated shiny black with the metal rims, and then they've got the translucent blue, so you can actually see the drives inside, which is really nice. They are the bore of these has got quite a lot of talk going on, because there's one large bore, but there's actually a micro size bore in there, which apparently these can sound better actually if you cover it up and stuff, so I'll play around with that, but I won't tell you anything about that now. That'll be the next part of the video. And obviously they have removable cables, I think. So they have a removable cable. The cable just snaps out, so you can obviously change between cables, but also if anything did happen to this, touch wood it won't, you could easily replace it. So that's nice to see. It just snaps back in there, look. So that's the first look at the UE900s.